Hey there, and welcome to my DIY Upcycled Fashion series. Today we're going to be upcycling this thrifted shirt into a cute Y2K inspired off-shoulder top, perfect for running errands or for casual days out. Before we start, here's a list of materials and tools you're going to need for this tutorial. This top doesn't require a pattern as it's pretty simple to make, so let's go. For your measurements, you will need to measure across your chest, including the width of your arms. Then from your chest, measure to the ideal length of the top you would like. You can decide the length depending on your style or fit. I chose between my hips and waist. Finally, the full circumference of your waist. If you have a graphic t-shirt, first measure 2 centimeters from your print and measure a straight line across your shirt from the left sleeve to the right. Then from that, measure the length you've decided for your top, then add an extra 2 centimeters for the hem. Connect your measurements, making a straight line. Then you'll form a square or rectangle shape onto your shirt. Form a line on one side and measure your waist length onto the other side. Make sure when you do this, your print design is centered as well. You can do this by measuring half your waist measurement on either side of the top line. The excess at the bottom of the shirt is what you will use for your off-shoulder detail. It's up to you the length you choose, but I decided to make mine 12 centimeters. After marking, you then cut out your final square pieces. You should end up with 2 square pieces, one for your back, one for your front, and a long piece for your off-shoulder detail. Once those are cut, before you start sewing, firstly press your pieces to remove your chalk lines. Now lay your square pieces down, right sides together, and then overlap. Here I'm just cutting off the previous stitched hem from the shirt. This is not really necessary to use as you'll be sewing the off-shoulder piece to the top anyway. So it's best to just remove this stitched hem from the shirt. Once you've laid down your shoulder piece, now you'll measure your chest width, including the width of your arms. Once you make that mark, form a straight line and you can trim the excess off. Now take it to your overlocker to be overlocked. Now that your pieces are overlocked, You'll align your square pieces in the middle of your shoulder piece. Align the squares in the center and leave extra room for where your arms will be placed. Now fold your shoulder piece in half, and you'll now start to attach your shoulder piece using clips or pins. Remember, whatever is left on either side is space for your arms. Keep clipping or pinning all around to hold it in place. This part can be very fidgety, so just take your time to align the pieces properly. Make sure to leave room for your arms. Now that is all pinned or clipped into place, it is now ready to be taken to the sewing machine to now be stitched together. Whilst overlocking, still leave the space for your arms, but bear in mind you are sewing the shoulder part together to the top while still attaching the shoulder. So still continue sewing the shoulder piece, but leave the room for your arms so you can finish them off later. It's now time to finish the garment. So first, create your 2 cm hem and pin it into place. You create your hem by just folding the bottom of the top 2 cm and then you just pin into place. Make sure it's the same 2 cm consistently throughout. Do the same with the off-shoulder sleeves, and finally sew using your twin needle, or if you don't have one, you can just create one stitch to form your hems. Then you are done! You have a cute casual Y2K inspired top to add to your closet. If you like this tutorial, like and subscribe, and if you have any further questions regarding this tutorial, please drop a comment below and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Bye bye!